Bunch of bikes here. Nice and heavy. Guess I'm going back to the yard. I'm getting ready for an inspection right now. Put that one in the back, I think. Put them both in the back. Been sitting here for 3 days, these bikes. This thing is just plastic. Well, it's kind of metal here. Something like 90% plastic. I'm not going to take it. But there is a thin metal and it's poured into plastic. So I'm not going to take that strip here. Okay. Bunch of bikes here. It's obviously garbage. I don't think they would just leave it like that. The flat tires, yeah. They're just broken kids' bikes. Because it's recycle day today, so people throwing stuff out. There's a load of bikes today. Oh, look at tons of water. Shit. Right in the back of this thing here. Anyways, did find a box of bottles yesterday. That was good. You never know what you find. That's the cool part. A box of bottles. Oh, shit. Well, it's a Christmas tree there. It's been sitting here for a few days and stuff. Trees are able to take a tree. It's there. Yeah, miserable day today. Lots of rain. Non-stop rain. Oh, look at this. I was almost gonna give up on this here, actually. Couple pots in there too. Very heavy. What's in here? The docking station or something? Electronics, whatever it is. What's a Bose system? Speaker or something? It's waterlogged anyways, but just never know, right? Two more pots for the collection. Oh, there's a bunch of bottles here. Might as well clean the street up, right? Get my 15 cents worth, or no, 30 cents worth actually. Yeah, 30 cents is not so bad, right? It used to be 5 cents. Just dropped the bottle. Go ahead. So we have to drop this off here and go to my inspection right after. So I finished my inspection. Went okay. Little filter here. Yeah, there was nothing there. The guy had stripped part of the house apart, like cabinets, and he had some personal stuff in the basement. Nothing great that I saw, but you know how these guys, they don't move out completely, which I like it when they move out completely then leave stuff behind, but when they're not moved out completely, can't get nothing right. So anyways, that's how the way it goes. There was probably scrap metal and stuff they were left, like there was ceiling fans and, you know, old wire and crystal lights kicking around, but owner wasn't around, so it's, you know, that's the way it goes on some things, right? Would have been nice to get that to recycle, but you just don't know what the owner's taking still, right? Okay, we're gonna buzzing around here. Just never know what will pop up. It was garbage day, actually recycle day today, so maybe something will pop up, who knows. You just never know. Oh, you got a bus down here actually. Didn't think they have a bus down here. It's called Bridgeview here. It's just a kind of a, it used to be really like rough neighborhood, but it's changed a lot. Started building new houses here and stuff, but anyways, it's changed a lot. You can see the new houses here, a new house here, and another one there. The land was cheap here, and it's actually like a floodplain. They put a pumping station here, and they started controlling the water better, but it still could flood here if you get a really bad type storm or something. Could flood the Fraser River over the banks or something. You just never know. But it's mostly like residential, but little bit of commercial mixed in some areas. Actually never took the street before. This is where the highway, they built a container highway here, mainly for trucking and stuff. And there's all these little slivers of land in here, like this one here. There's a sliver of land that's been sold, I guess. I was hoping I could buy a piece of land here, but any event, the price is way too high regardless. That's why I ended up buying where I bought, which is a little better. I just don't like the power lines, but hey, what do you do? You just can't find nothing of that size around. Any other area, no power lines, that land is probably $3 million or more. That size land, right? Maybe more. So anyways, just never know what will pop up. A lot of for sale sold houses here, so that means be a lot of developing going on here. See, this is your industrial part here. A little bit of industrial, light industrial, mostly like storage yards, trucking and stuff, but not much out here. But like, there's competitions out here, right? People live in this area, so I mean, laps are, you know, they're not heavy, so a lot of guys drive by and they don't even pick them up. But I don't mind picking them up here anyways. If I'm driving here and it's there, I'll pick it up. Here's a piece of land here. They fenced it off. My brother owned this house before, years ago. Bought it for like 70,000 or something. Now it's worth probably like 700, 800, 900,000 probably. A little piece of old little house here. This used to be the flea market here until the guy got busted by the police. So he kept too many criminals were selling their stolen stuff here, and anyways, he ended up shutting it down because the guy had no license for a flea market either. I think he got fined or something possibly, but it was a good flea market for me, selling just junk. Because, you know, I would sell interesting stuff like nuts and bolts and just small things that are cheap. People are buying just stuff to use, right? But anyways, it's kind of the way it goes. I kind of missed the flea market there. It was really good. You can make $500, $600, $700. It was pretty good. And mostly just stuff you can find in the demos and stuff, right? Anyways, I don't see much of this area. I'm going to cruise somewhere else. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if that guy's brick wall collapsed here. He piled them up. I can't see him piling them like that. Half the blocks are getting ruined. It probably collapsed there, probably with the ground giving out. That was a preload here. They're actually putting a church here. Calvary Church or something. They've been preloaded there for last year. There'll be a big church there. Kind of interesting. See, that's a plastic guy in a truck there. I just don't know where that plastic guy moved. He had a nice shredder. I put it out in Craigslist for a shredder, but never, not a call or nothing, so oh well. Okay. So I'll have to clear this area for landscaper. It might come Monday, depending on the weather. Anytime after Monday. This weather sucks, everyday rain. So these I did a job at a warehouse and I had concrete in there. And then finally I dumped the concrete in a hole there. Yeah, they make perfumes and soap and stuff at the warehouse. You have to drill holes in those and then use for wire. wire and stuff like that. All this stuff here. Actually got an antenna here, actually. Comm rod, not sure what it's for. What frequency. I'm just going to put this one behind here for now. Might be marine or something, but I'm not sure. Okay, I keep piling more stuff here. Okay, so I cleaned the area here. What I'm going to do is, that wood is going to go with garbage. I got couches and stuff in the garage that I have to dump, but the first one I've been would have to be dumped first. So I put the wood there for now. The landscape could come Monday, if the weather's good, anytime after Monday. Dump this off somewhere to their house. So steps will go like this. There'll be a couple steps here, and then level, and then retaining wall there, and paving stones, and then this will be paving stones here, and paving stones the other side of that garage. As soon as the blacktop is in, I'm gonna move that shed right away. Well, this has to come off first. I don't know how hard it's going to be. I think I'm going to put my truck against here and build a deck on my truck. Maybe work off a ladder or something. I can just put a harness onto the pole here. But, or maybe I might hire a truck with a high ab to lift up the dish off. Maybe. We'll see. I'm sure I can cut it apart with Sawzall. Okay, let's go to the next location. Dumped off all the stuff. Okay, well, say everything's taking forever. Just the weather. That's why I want to get this done here while they get too busy. When I get too busy, I'll have no time, right? That's why this has to be done. A couple trees in the back have to be trimmed. This tree will have to be trimmed. I can do that one myself. This one here. Anything that goes into the house on top of the roof, that's where the rats will go on the roof. They'll climb up and go into your house, to your attic. So I'll trim this a little bit here. Not a lot, just a little bit, maybe like 3 feet. All those arms 3 feet up, about 10 feet up. Okay. Free stuff, look at that. What's this thing here? Russell Peters. Sure, a lot of movies here. We got free stuff. What's this Star Wars thing here? It's heavy. Free stuff. Might as well take what I can. So Mazda. The VCR. I'll take these movies, you know, read through it later, find out what's good. Karate Kid. It's all kinds of good titles. Avengers. Micro Canucks flag. Come in handy for if they do the playoffs. Since they're not wet, I'm gonna take them. Could always weed out what's what. Mickey Mouse scrapbook. That's cool. I don't know what these things are. Free stuff. Free stuff. Made in China. Okay, well, I'll take massager for scrap, I guess. Okay. Okay, so gotta get these tree stumps out of here. I phoned a grinding guy. He came here, gave me a price, and then I don't know, got light or something. So I told him take these two stumps out, grind them, and cut that tree down, and grind a stump. He told me 500. And after he changed his mind. So Can't piss around with these idiots. I do stuff myself. I'm gonna use my Sawzall, and I can use my truck if I have to. Pull the stump out with the back part. Bobcat guy was supposed to dig this out better. Did a shitty job. Pissing around. Some things you just gotta do yourself. Basically, it's this big stump that goes into a bunch of roots that go that way. 3 or 4 big main feeders. I expose some of those feeders, Sawzall them, take some of the support out. Problems I can't find my axe. To buy one, I think. I have one somewhere. Okay, well, see how it goes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead a little more, and I'm gonna lift it up, see what happens. Excuse me. I think there's some resistance there. Doesn't budge. See, I don't want to rip off this thing here. That's a problem. I'll dig around a little more and then see what happens. Okay, stay tuned. Not gonna do it. Always something, I'll tell you. If I can just keep chopping it down, a little dirt line, I guess, I don't know. I think I dulled the blade when I was cutting in the dirt. Whew. Let's go around the thing like that, that's all I can do. Taking the strength away, right, of the tree. A little too big. Okay, I'm just going to keep cutting around it. Okay. only a tree. Not rocket science. Just gonna keep cutting my way. I'll cut one level, cut another level. There, yeah. I gotta take it down quite a bit more, but to start, right? Well, this one's probably rotted here. Some of this rotted. I have to clean most of the dirt so we can cut. Okay. I'm gonna try this the skill saw here. Other thing's not working. It's working, but it's slow. Just wonder if I can just put some rips in it. See what happens. Blade's no good. Figures. Okay, let me see. I have something somewhere. Let me find it. You see on top of the roof edge? There's a heron right there. Never seen a heron here yet. A heron up there. Okay, we got a different saw. Yeah, I don't know. Blade, I don't know how good the blade is. I found some demo saw, so who knows? Who knows? See, I had a chainsaw before, never used it. I sold it. Now I could have used it. I could just cut, you know, like this and that. Could have cut it out like nothing. If that stupid idiot would have came. I hate when the guys, especially Craigslist. I mean, he said he was going to come, then he says, no, I'm going to come in, and he's supposed to come tomorrow, and he says, well, I'll let you know about tomorrow. Well, that means, what's that mean, let you know? He said he's coming tomorrow. So this one, I could just have to get it around like that. If I get a real axe, might help too. It's not really an axe, it's like a splitter. Okay. We're gonna try electric one now. Batteries die too fast. You don't have the power. Almost hesitating. That's pretty tough. It's okay for small roots, but when it comes to big stuff, so I know I have to try to get it grinded, I guess. It's taking too long. See, that was a smaller one, but it's actually got a bigger diameter on the edge of it. Had a small tree, but it was a little bit wide. Okay. Got weird roots to go straight down, like on the side and straight down. Not that easy. Yeah, I don't know. Could be some other route there, maybe. It's a big route. See a little more there. Whew, take a break. If I can clean it up a little bit better, get a chainsaw, maybe hose down a little bit so the rocks are all gone, brush it down nicely, and just kind of cut straight down, try to get rid of it. I only got to go down to the edge of the root line, probably pretty close. Maybe bring this up a little higher. You put slope here, I don't want, there's too much slope here, I don't want that much kind of slope. I'd rather have a little bit higher and then slope that way a little bit, right? So we'll see. Okay. I kind of cut around it. I'm gonna get something to go through completely, but some of it's not bad. I'm gonna try it again with this thing. So let's stand by, I'll set the camera up. Stay tuned. Pretty hard still. I don't know if it budged at all, but it's definitely in there pretty good. Just gotta keep digging around there until I get the main roots. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Okay, gotta do the rest tomorrow. Ideally, what it is they're jammed in there, so if I cut a slot in there, it's going to be enough to, and you know, if I cut a few more out and cut it straight down, a couple here, these ones are out, most of them. Cut the slots out of this one like this. I think it's got to go eventually, can't stay forever. But these are pretty big roots. So I think this will come out. Probably another hour more on that one, probably. A couple new blades. Dig a little bit and notch it out and so on. This one here, I think all I can do is just cut like I was doing. Bring it down to about this level here, all across. It might be good enough. They can brace it and slope it a bit here. I'm not worried about this rotting away. Look, I mean, it's sat in the dirt for what, probably 5-6 years, covered over. Still not rotting, so even if the driveway rots away and it drops down a bit, I'll just patch it. So anyways, I tried. I mean, we negotiated a price with the guy's an idiot. He said, well, I showed my other house there and I said, I told him I just need the trees cut there, and he says, well, you know, he's worried about blah blah blah. I said, okay, well, I'll find someone else to cut it, that's not a problem, just come tomorrow, I'll do this one. And then he texts me, says I could come today. I said, sure, in half an hour. I'm just at Home Depot, right? And I said, hey, I'll be there in half an hour to start today. And then he texts me, oh, I can't come today, and I'll get back to you about the other job. You know what that tells me is? He's full of shit. right? Straight outs. All these tree guys, I mean, I'll tell you, they want to make tons of money. You know, I told them I'll give them cash too, right? They all want cash, right? So I said, okay, here, I'll give you cash, whatever, no big deal. Nope, they play games. So anyways, get this obstacle out of here. They put the floor in already in there. The floor is in on the bottom. They didn't show up today, but they got a few more days left still there. Garage is done, top's done. The upstairs, some of it's done, but they're going back and forth, those guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to fill these low spots in here. See, there's a little bit of low spots here and puddles. I'm going to fill them in a little bit. Fill them in a bit. It should be a lot better. I don't know what the guy... See these guys, blacktop guys? I mean, operators are kind of stupid, right? Because if you're going to prep a job, you dig around a stump completely, get all the crap dirt away, expose the stump completely, and then all you have to do is backfill. Now he's got to dig stuff out, move stuff around. Like, they play just... If I was an operator, I'd clean it completely. I told the guy, the boss guy, make sure he digs around a stump here so I have clear access all around it. He said, yeah, he'll do it. Never did that. If he would have gave me better access, he could have, with a machine, he could have dug right around, 3 feet around. I could have got the roots to get smaller, right? Right now the roots are thick where I'm digging, right? Anyways, and he put the dirt here. I don't know why he put this dirt here. He could have doing it at the corner there. The corner's really low there anyways, right? Oh well. Okay, that's it for today, guys.